1. When attention feels like love. In the beginning, constant attention can feel flattering. Someone wants to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing. It feels like they're deeply invested in you. But healthy love creates trust. Control creates monitoring. The difference is subtle at first, which is why so many people miss it. 2. The small sacrifices that keep growing. Control rarely arrives all at once, it grows through tiny compromises. Don't talk to that friend. Maybe don't wear that. I don't like when you go there. Each request seems small enough to avoid an argument, but over time, these small sacrifices begin to reshape a person's life. What was once a choice slowly becomes a rule. 3. Fear disguised as possession. Psychology shows that controlling behavior is often rooted in fear. Fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, fear of losing importance. Some people try to manage these fears through trust. Others try to manage them through control. The more insecure they feel, the more they attempt to control what cannot truly be controlled, another human being. 4. The slow loss of independence. One of the most dangerous parts of control is how gradually it happens. People don't wake up one day and lose their independence. They lose it piece by piece. A friendship disappears, a hobby disappears, a personal boundary disappears, until one day they realize they've been living someone else's version of life instead of their own. 5. When love starts feeling like permission. Healthy relationships allow people to be themselves. Controlling relationships make people seek approval for everything. The emotional shift is powerful. A person stops asking, "What do I want?" and starts asking, "Will this upset them?" That is often the moment when love begins turning into emotional restriction. The psychology of controlling partners teaches an uncomfortable truth. Control rarely enters a relationship as a threat. It enters as something that looks like care, protection, or devotion. That's why it's so difficult to recognize, because the most effective control doesn't begin with demands. It begins with small compromises that seem harmless until one day you realize you've been giving away your freedom in exchange for keeping the peace. And real love was never supposed to cost that much.